Ironwood Games. This is Andrew. Welcome back to Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. We're going to pick up where we left off last time, which was right here at the Eisen Road. We had talked to the mayor, we got a letter to get through here, and we're going to talk to these guards and see if we can get through. And you are... Wait, weren't you with the Bracer Guild?
Heh, too bad, not today. Today we're here on official business.
Estelle produced Mayor Maybell's letter with a flourish. This is Mayor Maybell's. The mayor has requested that we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. Such a good, threat, veiled threat. I'm sure you'll be hating life later. Hey, I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know, Mayor Maybell is the one in charge over the entire region. You can't just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright then, let us through. Alright, so we got past the sentry. What's over there? It looks like a gate that's closed. Does that go anywhere? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. That's uncertain. There's nothing in our map. Is this a bird? Maybe this bird has some chicky tendies. Let's find out. Alright. Are you made of delicious chicky tendies?
Seems you came up short.
Tender poultry! I think that's all we needed. Let's look at our inventory. Get into inventory. I don't know. We probably should eat some more of our random food that we've picked up. Just to get those things done. Let's see. Ingredients? Did we say it was in an ingredient? Tender poultry. I think we needed 5, and we've got 4 right now. Is this the one? Ingredient. Yes, we need 5 of that. Okay, so we found the monster that produces the chicky tendies. Ooh, let's find another one. Okay, a double this time. Last time we killed the one without it getting any attacks in. So let's see how hard they hit. That's a decent... Ooh, they called for backup. That's not good. Okay. So let's finish off that. We'll have Joshua finish off this one. And then we'll see what this backup does. Rolling die. Okay. So it looks like he's weak to fire, very weak to fire. Yeah, let's fire one off. It's got a lot of HP. I don't want to try and wait for it to use a bunch of hits on it. It hits pretty hard. We will kill Joshua. See how much that fire damage does. Okay, that's pretty good. Ooh, a miss. Okay. Evasion it had if
we're good to go.
Able to hit it with any physicals. So if Estelle had missed, I was gonna have Shara send that up again. Okay, we got the tender poultry that we needed, so we have enough of those to finish that quest off. Kind of do want to just back attack this guy. Hope we can finish them off before they get any real or any chance to call for some backups. Because that definitely was problematic. The fire damage did a lot to it. We could...
Alright, we're good to go.
Or at some point we could maybe get some upgraded fire arts spells. That's the guy again. Okay, so now we're just going to get one of these guys. Ooh, 2 of these guys. Well, we're going to just start with a firebolt here. I kind of want to do an art on him. Well, so the thing I want to be able to do is I want to be able to heal everybody at once. So I'm just going to move to make sure we can do that. Hopefully this means even if we get knocked back, as in that one, which hit everybody, we'll all still be close enough. Because one of the things that is interesting, I don't know if we've seen it yet before, but I know this is when you target someone with like a ranged spell or area of effect like that, if the person you targeted moves, that area of effect moves with them. So that's why we put Joshua, and it did turn out to be somewhat of a good idea, or the right move to do that. We put Joshua in the middle, so they were really tightly bound, even though this rolling dive sometimes can hit multiple of them. And here the question is, we could finish off that bird.
Yeah!
Firebolt does so much that I'd rather just get the other one down and I think try and do enough yet to finish that one off. We take... Oh, it's the feather... Okay, so it's the other attack that hits multiples. Let's see if we can get everybody again. Area, but I don't think that'll be enough. We can bind whip. Let's see if this does enough damage to get it done, and if she'll still be in area of effect. Yeah, she was. Okay. Alright, so now we're just gonna go up and hope to get this bird finished off. Oh, I thought the bird was... It's got 7 health left. That's sad. Just enough to slip past us.
That's that then. Let's move out.
So let's continue up the road. Fight with some monsters. Might try and avoid a few, but not get back attacked also. Ooh, this is gross. Okay, you have a craft ready. Hurricane is an area effect. So we forget about some of these. They're not particularly weak to the aerial or wind magic or whatever I'm trying to say on it. However, I think
Let's do this!
hitting them all, getting them down, just getting them in striking distance. Use Joshua's craft. Deal equal to this one. I'm worried about them calling for backup. I don't know how many backups they'll all call for, or can call for. Feather Shower on a critical is rough. And now it's just kind of cleanup duty. So we could take one of these small birds out before they get a chance to attack. This big bird does so much damage. I think we're gonna have to. I think Estelle's gonna have to try and heal herself. And hope we get this heal in. And that's enough to keep us alive, because that was a rather large group of enemies that we just had to deal with. Do we have a craft? And is this craft... it's definitely not going to be enough to kill this bird. We're going to have to hit a fire on it. That's the, like, you're about to die music that kicks in. And now that everyone's kind of in a hurt zone, 1 HP. Okay. Worried about a miss there.
We're good to go.
Just a cascade of failures. Alright, well, hopefully this road isn't much longer. So if we want... we snuck past that guy. So hopefully we get to this camp, we can rest and heal. If we desperately need to, we do have some food items and things we can eat. Some of those have other curative properties, is kind of why I've been holding off. And, you know, if we get into like an area with poison, the one that has poison is useful to have. So
This is Hockengate. It's freaking huge.
of course it's huge. It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire and is the rampart that protects Liberal from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction. Bigger equals better.
Which means that beyond this point is no longer liberal?
Yeah, it's the territory of the Erebonian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion.
The Erebonian Empire?
Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with General Morgan. There are some barracks right to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him in there.
Okay, let's go.
Before that, I want you to remove those bracers emblems you've got pinned on your chest. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
Estelle and Joshua reluctantly removed their bracer emblems.
Somehow I feel all weird doing this.
Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry, that's proof that you've started adjusting to being a bracer. So, I just like to look around, see if there's any secret areas or things. Otherwise, hopefully, I'm gonna assume this is the barracks here. Ooh, It's a little thing. Alright. Found it to be a little odd. What a surprise. This is my first time eating it, but it was rather delectable. Alright, so we're speculating that he's from the Empire. Let's see. Do we have a vegetable sandwich? We have not learned that recipe. So let's buy one. Sounds good. We know the recipe for that one. We don't need to convert anything. We can rest. Rest 60. I don't think we will right now. We don't know for sure. That we're going to get into any more battles here. And so that was the inn/restaurant. This must be the barracks here. How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on the Eisen Road yet. We came here on an errand for the Mayor Maybell from Bose. Do you think you could get us in to see General Morgan? Joshua explained what the mayor requested without disclosing his identity. Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the general, but unfortunately he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. It looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in that rest stop over there, so why don't you wait there for him? I'll let you know when he gets back. The bar? You mean the place we were just at? Why is there a bar in a place like this anyway? Obviously, because this is the border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit. That makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well then, we'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar. Okay, so we'll go back to the bar. Just talking to everybody again because we were already here, but we didn't know we needed to be here, and so I think we might trigger something here. Alright. Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Liberal, but may I ask you if you're traveling to the Empire? No, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Erebonia yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Liberal Kingdom? I am glad you asked. I am indeed a visitor to Liberal, both for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running an errand, but I can see your true colors. I know exactly who you are. Who we are? Indeed, your bracers know. How'd you know? We removed our bracer emblems. Wait, are you trying to tell us that you're in the same profession? It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but actually I'm not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about you that reminded me of them, so I just thought I'd ask. Those are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you've got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler? Ha ha ha, please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold flickering eyes of amber, just like a glass of exquisite brandy. You just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. What? You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait a minute. Are you one of those men who likes other boys? I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance, supernal melodies and cleansing landscapes, masterpieces and stories to move the soul. And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those which pique my interest. So, you're a pervert, just like I thought. Oh, that's problematic, Estelle. Shara, you're also problematic. Alright, we don't need to, like... Okay, The general's just returned. I spoke to him about the matter, and he said he'll meet you now. Really? Yeah, so come to the barracks with me immediately. Alright, sorry about that, guys. That was a little uncomfortable. I think this is an early 2000s game, but let's not make excuses for them. Like, if you wanted to make him, like, a little weird, that's fine. And, like, making him eccentric, like, as a character is okay, but, like, I don't know, tying it into the, like, being a pervert for having, or, like, accusing of being a homosexual or having homosexual tendencies, and then that being, you know, like, a pervert, and, like, eccentric being a pervert, like, yeah, that just, I don't like it. Hopefully we won't have any more of that. Alright, I know we're not supposed to go wandering around, but I love wandering around. That's the only way you find and loot the treasure chests they left around and, like, steal from the army. I know some of that dialogue, we started kind of skipping through some of the dialogue, and I apologize if you guys are trying to get it and can't get there. The game is a little slow in it, and the videos tend to get a little long, and so I've just kind of skipped some of the filler dialogue, or started kind of skipping some of it, just to take up some more thing. There's nothing like that they say that's like a clue to anything. You know, it's not like you're gonna get a bunch of secrets or things from people, so let's not go in there yet, since it gave us the option. Let's see if we can go in there, but obviously we cannot. Alright, let's go in.
Alright, here goes nothing. Are you here on behalf of
Mayor Maybell?
That's right.
Very well, come inside.
Thank you for seeing us.
I'm glad that you came. My name is Morgan. I have been tasked with guarding the Hawken Gate by Her Majesty Queen Alicia.
It's an honor to meet you, sir. We are all here on behalf of Mayor Maybell. Please pardon our intrusion during such a busy time.
There is no need to apologize. I have known Maybell since she was but a child. I couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor.
All right then, would you please read this first? Handed over Mayor Maybell's letter.
So it's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, that information would be strictly confidential. But considering this is a request coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet! Why are you happy about something that doesn't concern you? I should have kept my mouth shut.
The mayor appears quite distraught over the situation, and so we've wanted to do anything we can to assist her.
I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she has been blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts.
Please do.
The airliner Lind disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off for the Bose landing port. Presently, we have units searching all areas of the region, but we have yet to come up with anything.
So what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that size had crashed, it likely would have been discovered in the initial search efforts.
Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Roland goes over some plains that allow a commanding view of the land. And of course, the probability of the airliner going down in Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low.
Boy, am I relieved to hear that it's probably not a worst-case scenario like that.
So, if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motives could be to loot the cargo or demand a ransom for the hostages. In other words, a hijacking, right? Also, considering the geographical conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army.
And that would be really big news if that were the case. What's the matter, General?
I was just thinking that that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also considered the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved, so we have enforced strict regulations on the flow of information. An international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war.
War?
But thanks to the small mercies of Idios, the possibility for another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family and Orbital Ship Company, claiming responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers. This organization goes by the name of the Capua family.
The Capua family? It couldn't be who I think it is, could it?
It certainly appears to be that way.
The Sky Bandits, who have been operating in the shadows in the Bose region and are led by 3 siblings at their head. I take it you've heard of them?
Not only have we heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in Roland. I just can't believe those good-for-nothing thieves have managed to create such a big incident here in Bose.
Estelle.
Oops.
You had a run-in with them in Roland. I had heard that some of their gang had showed up in the Roland region, but...
I don't think he's onto us. Yeah, because of you and your big mouth.
I see now. I thought the way you were able to analyze the situation was strange for mere civilians, but I never would have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids like you were bracers.
Who are you calling kids?
Just for the record, Mayor Maybell did in fact request that we come here and talk to you.
Silence, deceivers! Get in here, men!
He looks pretty pissed.
So this is how a hard-nosed military man acts, eh?
What's the matter, General? Did these visitors try to pull anything funny?
These bracers need to be shown the door. Throw them out immediately.
Just what is your problem, old man? Trying to brush us off like bugs.
You're no different. Hiding your identity so you could try and finagle some information out of me. It's because you pull underhanded actions like that bracers can't be trusted.
Just where do you get off calling it finagling? It's your own fault since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with.
Nonsense. Who in their right mind would leave an incident this big in the hands of a mere civilian group? I swear, of all the stupid things Maybell could have tried to pull, hiring a bunch of kids like this and getting in the way of our search party.
How about you cut with the crap, General? Why do you think we've had to come all the way from Roland to begin with?
It's because when it comes down to it, you military morons can't do your job.
What did you just say?
Holy cow. Sure is really pissed, all right. For the past few months, you've known about the string of burglaries which seem to be the work of the Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload onto the guilds instead of looking into it themselves like they should have? And now, the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude, yet you've got nothing to show for it. No hostages or even the location of the missing airliner. Don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom?
Silence, girl. The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take action on a whim. Unlike a group I know of who didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape, so enough with your insolence.
So, you're really looking for a fight, aren't you?
How sad it is to see such discord. Strife brings nothing to be borne, but only extends the barren wilderness within our hearts. Let me sing a requiem for you, one to soothe your parched souls. A gentle yet wistful tune, to bathe your brittle spirits and cause the deserts of your heart to bloom. Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails in the skies. Like a guiding light they show me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain, and the cruel moon mocks my pain. If this fleeting dream shall never be, a single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. Our passionate first and final kiss. Your tears to me are an amber bliss. Let us immure this eternal love. Haha, it looks like you all understood what I was trying to get across. What is it that is most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby. I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with their reports. That's right, General. I should get back to my duties and make sure you don't let those kids in again. Oh, cancel any further checks on the traveler along the Eisen Road. Having these kids around any longer will just be an eyesore.
Right away, sir. He ran away. I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he?
Ha 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 ha. No matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense.
You know, maybe we should get going ourselves. Yeah, good idea. We had a bit of trouble and we did manage to get some information. After we head back to Bose, how about we think about our future plan of attack?
Where are you going?
Wait for me. I mean, please, wait for me. Let me try and introduce myself again. I'm Olivier Lenheim, a wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I am an Erebonian touring your fair liberal. I'm Estelle, and now wait a minute, why do we have to introduce ourselves to you? Easy, Estelle, he did intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua, and I'm Sherazard.
things were getting pretty heated, and I'm glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say thanks. Ha! You've got nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going out on a date with me for a day? I'm going to have to pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time. That's too bad. Alright then, I guess I'll accept Joshua as a substitute.
What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your questionable humor.
Well, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke.
Saying that makes you even more questionable. Now, wait a minute. How come you didn't invite me on a date?
You? I don't know how to put this, but you're a bit lacking in the sexy department. You might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here.
Well, excuse me for not being sexy. And just what do you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Joshua?
I'm down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. Though I guess it's true, you are a bit lackluster in the sexy category.
What did you just say?
Oh, good grief. Anyway, like I said before, we're busy. I'm sorry there's not a better way to thank you, but we've got to get going. Then, how about you take me along with you to the city of Bose? This is my first time in Liberal, after all, and I'd like to request a guide.
Well, if that's all you want, then I don't mind. Sure. Now just wait a second.
It's the least we can do, and we're headed to the same place anyway. Plus, acting as a guide is one of a bracer's many duties.
Oh, alright. I guess we're stuck with him until then. But what if he tries to sink his poisonous fangs of lust into Joshua?
Estelle?
Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save you from this perverted attentions if he tries anything funny.
What is it exactly that you think he'll try? Please, don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather that you call me a hunter of love. Even Love Stealer wouldn't be that bad of a title either.
Are you right in the head?
So, how about it, everyone? Shall we leave for Bose? I'm counting you all to get me there safely. Now let us be off.
Who died and made you leader? Hey, wait a minute. I'm not done warning you about the grisly fate that awaits you if you sully Josh's innocence.
Alright, so, looks like we got is there anything? No, we had all those things. Okay. I guess we didn't go upstairs to look for any secret treasures. Okay. So, I think we've done everything in here we needed to do. I don't think we can get back in here. So, I think we'll call it a day here, and we'll pick up. Question is whether we should spend 60 Mira to rest. I think we are hurt enough that it wouldn't be a bad idea to rest real quick. So this trade, okay, because we can always sell Sepith, right? I forget that. Okay, so we rested, we healed, we're all healed up for our journey. So we're going to pause it here. We're going to go ahead and save. Thanks for watching. That's going to be the end of today's episode. Next time we'll escort Olivia back to Bose. We'll finish the chicken tendies, and maybe there'll be some new side quests for us. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and go check out our Patreon. We really appreciate the support, so we can keep doing this for you. Thanks, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye.